my black folks, y'all better not be there trying to protest or rally. Make sure on April 5th that you are at home, at work, minding your business, reading a book, learning a new skill, your content. But make sure you're just not at that rally. Make sure you're not at that protest. Like, it's not for us. Let them fight their own battles. Like, we show up, it's not going to turn out pretty. It's going to get ugly, bringing me back in time. Like, I'm really trying to more focus on this TikTok stand or not. Like, I'm not focusing on that. Oh my God. Did y'all hear what's going on? Like, April 5th, they're having like a mass mobilization day, a lot of protesting, rallying, and this is for the march called Hands Off. The reason why they're calling that, based on what I researched, Trump and Elon Musk are basically putting their hands on everything they can right now, with our healthcare, our jobs, our data, our services. This protest is supposed to be like hands off. Like, you guys are trying to control everything, and it's like, no, we're not for this. We're trying to get our economy back and our government back. It's not going to be a peaceful protest if you're going against Trump and Elon Musk. Like, it's not going to be pretty. It's for the people that voted for him. This is not for us. Do not go to this rally or this protest. Let them deal with it on their own. So make sure you're home or doing something productive and minding your business, okay? Good luck to the people that do go. Good luck to y'all.
So we have a discourse going on between, I think, majority like Mexicans and the black community. And I just have to say to my Mexican people who are asking why the black people are not like protesting with us or whatever. Why? Why would they? 92% of their women voted for Kamala. 80% of their community of men voted for Kamala. 60% of Latinos voted for Kamala. And I believe the majority were women and the majority were Mexican. But that number is crazy, considering that Hispanics and Latinos are becoming the fastest growing minority. Like, we are going to be the majority soon. And it's crazy for me to think that number was so fucking low. And now you're asking where the black community is when they're the ones who tried to avoid this. Hello? They tried to avoid this. We all tried to tell you guys. Even within my own community, I'm talking to you guys because I did the work. And I know other Latinas who did the work. We were on calls every week. We were writing postcards. We were making phone calls. And you guys were probably nowhere in sight, my Latino community. And now you're begging the black community to come help us, to come save us. No! I think it's time we learn to save ourselves and let the black community rest. Because my God, have they not done enough work? So, yeah. Where were we during the George Floyd protests? Or the Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland? When their community was getting killed, where the were we? Because I do not remember seeing any Latin people out there. Now, maybe there was one or two of y'all. I don't remember seeing any Mexicans out there. So why should they put their time, their energy, all of this into helping a group of people who didn't give a shit about them when they needed our help? Think about that. Also, where the hell are all your Latinos for Trump at? Because I see a lot of you guys crying on here that you regret your decision. He lied to us. He used us. Where the fuck are you? Are you out there protesting? Because you are really the ones who need to be out there. You guys. And all your regrets for voting for him with your dumbasses. So before you guys start wondering where the black people are, wonder where the Latinos for Trump are. Where the fuck are they? That should be the question we're asking.
All right, so I've been hearing that we supposed to be having some protests going on April 5th, and I'm here to just only speak to the Black people and the Black people only. So if you ain't Black, go ahead and exit this TikTok because it is not for you. Mind your business. And I'm going to say it again for the people in the back that ain't hear me clearly. Mind your business. Because when we was doing that Black Lives Matter, ain't nobody was hopping out no windows to defend us. Ain't nobody was sitting there hopping out of windows to sit there and run down and bail you out. So move like Jagger and mind your business just like they did. That is not our place. We don't need to step into this. They got it. They good. But don't tell me they about to eat Elon Musk and Trump up, though. They really about to eat them up. Because you thought you was about to come in there, do whatever, and everybody was going to be hush-hush. No, they're coming, and they coming with that vengeance. And not only that, but I've been hearing that Elon Musk going broke. Now, until I see what a typical person goes do broke, don't tell me this man is fully broke. Because his broke ain't our broke. That's rich broke. That ain't typical person broke. That ain't middle class broke. So until I see he's fully going through broke, don't talk to me. But you definitely set yourself up for that. You should know anything that touch Trump, go near Trump, Trump breathe on it, it's not going well. It's not going to go well. You just set yourself up to go into poverty because that man only cares about him, himself, and that is all. And you need to move the same way. But I'm not going to say too much. We'll just see what happens.
Again, and hopefully for the last time, we keep telling you, we're not coming. Stop trying to goad us into participation. We don't want no parts of it. We're going to continue fan dancing. We're going to continue doing what we have always done when you do not listen to us, and we all have to suffer. You could have chosen the Black woman. You decided not to. So no, we're not going to go out here and protest with you. We don't care about protesting with you. We really don't. We know how to survive this. In the 247 years of this country, you ain't never been here before. We have. And since we've been here and we told you what would happen if you ever got here and you didn't listen, well, the FA started after November 5th and the FO is continuing now.
So I hear that they're protesting on April 5th, huh? So apparently they're having a hands-off protest geared towards Trump and Elon because I guess they got their hands in everything. So this is just a way of saying hands off of everything, as I got the Tesla in the background. But as I've been saying from the beginning, this is not our business. So I'm sure that you've seen, the videos, sit your black ass down. Yeah, sit down. So I came up with a nice list of things that you can do that day rather than participating in their rage bait. Because I don't know if you remember or not, but during the BLM, that was just a way to get us out in the streets so that we could get our ASS beat and we could get thrown in jail. So, y'all could go out there if you want to, but you on your own on this one because I really feel like it's more of a Democrat thing anyway. But, if you got good sense, you'll stay home and take advice from some of these suggestions that I'll throw out here. So you can catch up on some rest. That's a good one. You could read a good book. That's another good one. I got a couple of books that I need to catch up on. You could try a new recipe, something that you haven't tried before, so you can just go in the kitchen and get creative that day, and just come up with something new and fancy. You can go out in your yard and garden if you have a yard. If you don't, if you're in an apartment or something, maybe, you could go to the park and go put your feet in some grass. That's always a good one. Go hug a tree. You can play some old school music. That's a good one. I love playing old school and just dancing around the house. Or even better yet, you could practice boots on the ground, because I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to pull out a fan that day, and I think I'm going to practice boots on the ground. I think that'd be a good day to learn that dance. I haven't learned it yet, because, I seen little Shirley. I don't know how old Shirley is. I think she's like 2 years old, and Shirley out here killing boots on the ground. So I think I'm a little bit behind, but that's another good thing you could do. You could call an old friend and just spend some time on the phone. That's always a good way to, just decompress, is talking to somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Did I say meditate? Definitely you can meditate. You can meditate and, catch up on some, or pray, if you're a Christian, if you are Muslim, you can pray. You can just, go into a nice little deep meditation and talk to God. That's a good one. You could binge watch some old black movies. That's always a good one too. I always like going back to like Eddie Murphy and watching Raw. That's the one right there. That'd get me in a instant good mood every single time. Or Delirious. Either one. Raw or Delirious. I like them both. If you're a clean freak, you could just go through the house and you can, do some scrubbing and get the baseboards and, clean the grout and all that kind of stuff. You can do stuff like that too, That's something that you can do that's way better than going out and participating in this protest. Because apparently they're trying to get 1 million people to all participate in this simultaneously at the same time. But I mean, I know people that went out to the BLM protest and it did not turn out good for them. Some people I know ended up getting arrested, and it's like, stop going out here and protesting this stuff. These we should know historically protesting don't work. All right. We have to think more smart. We have to be more strategic. All right. Getting out there, exposing yourself, putting yourself out right in the center field of the danger that lurks out there is not smart. So we have to start learning how to move smarter. So when April 5th come around, just, take some of the suggestions that I passed out there. If you got some better stuff, let me know in the comments. Maybe you got some better suggestions that you could throw out there that we could be doing. Maybe we could all go live and, get on a live and we can learn boots on the ground together. I think that's a good one. I like that one. What y'all think? So anyway, just remember, sit your black ass down on April 5th. Either stay in the house, go somewhere very incognito like the park. That's it. Nothing else. And just don't get involved. All right? This ain't our fight. All right, black folks, I love y'all.
Black people, I love you, but some of y'all got a short memory. And so I'm here to remind you that black people will not be marching in this era. If you recall, black-led marches looked like this, and like this, and like this. Black-led marches were the most violent and have been the most violent forms of protest in America. White-led marches, the ones that are going on right now, look like this, and like this, and like this. The difference is you don't see any vitriol and violence from police, and you don't see any vitriol and violence from white extremist groups. And I can say this with certainty because I live in Chicago and I was out there too. They beat people. They chased people down, drug them through the street. They threw those smoke charges into the crowd. They had gas masks on. They sent people into our marches to throw bricks and cause riots and then blame it on us. Marching is over. Marching is literally the dumbest thing that we could do with our time right now. Instead, you need to be doing what I'm doing, and that's organizing the masses of black people so that we can work together to protect ourselves from this hate and vitriol that this country has decided they will never stop. Organizing the masses of black people, getting back in community with each other behind closed doors, coming up with solutions to rebuild our communities and protect our communities from this hate and vitriol. We do not need to be out in the streets wasting our time and energy so that they can put targets on our back, front, and forehead. And now they have a president that is 100% willing to let them go free after doing so. If you never listen to a word I say, black people, please do not fall for the bait. Do not go out there marching in these streets. Instead, get organized in your community. I hope y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. We got a lot of work to do, and none of it is going to go on in the street. I will not be a target for some pathetic little loser with a rifle. Instead, I'm going to spend my time and energy organizing the masses of black people. What are you going to do? Are you with me? Do you understand the assignment? I love you, black man. I love you, black woman. Knowledge is power. Power to the people.
To my black people, do not go out there. They will beat you up.
Do not go out there. Hold the line. This is not our fight. Okay? Tell your children not to go out there. You don't go out there. Tell your aunts and your uncles, do not go out there. Your friends, do not go out there. I'm going to tell you right now that they have tried to bring us out of this, our quiet protest, since inception of this new administration. Okay? They tried when they canceled the Equal Employment Opportunity Act. We didn't go out there, hold the line. They tried it when they ended the DEI. We didn't go out there, hold the line. They tried it when they allowed the departments not to celebrate. They had a choice to celebrate or not to celebrate Black History Month, hold the line. They tried it with when they threatened schools to hold funding if they taught Black history. We're not going out there. Our protest is not outside, okay? They tried it when he signed orders for school choice, knowing that it's going to affect our children the most in the inner city. They tried it. We're not going out there. They tried it when they released January 6th insurrectionists, knowing that there are African American men in jail right now for lesser crimes who's still sitting there. We're not going out there. They tried it when they fired the Black Joint Chiefs of Staff, knowing that he was fully able and capable of running that position. We're not going out there. Now they're trying it, and they're dangling this carrot. They're trying it by saying they're going to release or trying to release Derek Chauvin, the guy, the cop, okay, who unalived George Floyd. They're dangling that at this point. We're not going out there. It's not our fight. This is not our protest. Our protest is quiet. Our protest is hitting companies in the pocket. That's our protest.
Thank you for watching Great Minds Blacks.